we are talking about the movie Batman Forever. Now, what you might not understand about this movie is this is the last Batman movie that Tim Burton would go on to direct. This is no Batman 1989, I'll tell you that for sure. This is a Joel Schumacher film, and he was like, I have a very different approach to this. I like making money. And he's also a more child-friendly director. So, he was like, let's make Batman and Robin a colorful Jim Carrey, purple-faced Two-Face. And, we're going to give them I'm pretty sure we're getting bat butts now. Don't ask. Unless you've seen the movie, which is very unfortunate. Before we get into this review, let's talk about the villains. Okay, so we have Jim Carrey as the Riddler. Great actor, great character. They don't fit. They really don't. I think almost anybody else would have done a better job. He was a really kind of a different kind of Riddler. I should really make a video about his Riddler in particular. Oh, and then we have Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face, and if you've seen interviews by Jim Carrey or you've watched behind the scenes, you'd know that Jim Carrey and Tommy Lee Jones hate each other. They had multiple they've had multiple arguments on set. They just didn't work very well together because they were very different kinds of actors and they didn't really fit well together. Anyways, let's get to the colorful Gotham City of Wonderland. Oh my god. Anyways, in this Gotham City is very much different from, the Tim Burton aspect and pretty much every other Batman movie to ever exist. I even dare say that this Gotham in Batman Forever is more colorful and goofy looking than Batman and Robin. Yes, I will dare say that. Because, I don't know, they just really tried something here. Anyways, we open this film with Tommy Lee Jones' Two-Face about to rob this building and get a safe. Not a safe, but a big vault. And he basically knocks this vault out of the building by a helicopter chain. And, it's kind of silly because Batman, he's like a god in this movie pretty much. He can take any bullet and he can take anything. And he just pretty much taps the villains and they die instantly. And little Two-Face, we got to see his goofy goo out. Please do not crucify me for this, but I'm about to do a impression of the Two-Face in this movie. Oh my god, I'm Two-Face. Bro quite literally sounds like the Penguin from Batman the Animated Series in some shots. Anyways, he has a really goofy all voice, but anyhow, after this tomfoolery encounter, they go on there's a helicopter thing, and Batman's trying to fight Two-Face, but Two-Face escapes, and the helicopter explodes. So then Two-Face wants to go get help from somebody, but who? Who could it be? So he cooks up another scheme in his little old lab. Oh, but guess what else? There's this guy, this nerdy scientist at Wayne Enterprises, and he's like, I love Bruce Wayne. So then he's like, I'm gonna go crazy. So he goes crazy and he loves riddles. Oh, who is it? He's the Riddler! Alright, so yeah. So basically, so anyways, this movie just not got me sick, just talking about it. We got to see the introduction of the Riddler. Oh, but Two-Face has another scheme going on. So guess what he does? He goes into the circus with these people named the Robins, ringing any bells, and all of the Robins die except for one Robin. Robin! I don't know which Robin it was in this film. I completely forgot. But yeah, so now we have Batman and Robin. They're teaming up. They're duking it out. All the bad guys and stuff. You know, Two-Face is dressing up like grandmas. Riddler is being Jim Carey. I feel like Jim Carrey's Riddler was trying to do the best impression of Jim Carrey if he was a petty thief. That's how I would describe this Riddler. It's Jim Carrey trying to act like Jim Carrey if Jim Carrey was a petty thief. Essentially. Yeah, so basically, we see the Riddler. He keeps on getting smarter and smarter, and he gets this green, kind of like a think tank, I guess. He gets a bunch of information from around the world into his big brain, and he's all jittery and stuff. It's weird. This version of the Riddler is really weird, and there's a lot of choices in the film that don't make any sense for his character, but I guess kind of do. I don't know. It's weird. But anyways, so Batman and Robin, I guess you could say, eventually find where there's this little island, where they have this whole big thing set up, and I don't know how they didn't find this before. Quite literally, it was I don't know. It's stupid. It's a stupid story choice. But anyways, let's stop talking about this and actually talk about the story. Well, basically, after this, Riddler and Two-Face are like, what about this? How about we play a little game of I forgot what the game was called. It's where you sink the ships, Battleship. They play a little game of Battleship, and they blow up the Bat boat, and it gets all crazy and stuff, my guy. So then they eventually get to this island, and so Batman gets inside, and oh no, the love interest in this film is kidnapped, and guess who else is kidnapped? Robin, because he sucks at combat with a guy 3 times his age. AKA Two-Face. It's stupid. And then, basically, they get kidnapped. Once they get kidnapped, they're playing this stupid game, and the Riddler's in this weird glittery spandex. And he has a weird orange hair is pulled back, and it's going up in the back. It basically looks like my hair in the morning if it was a clown. I don't know. I feel like more and more he's trying to turn into a psychotic Oompa Loompa. Honestly. Psychotic Oompa Loompa. Anyways, so they eventually save both of them. Riddler's face turns into goo because his think tank breaks, and his mind basically shatters. He forgets everything he once knew, and his face turns into Jello in a really bad and weird special effect. The Tommy Lee Jones Riddler dies. The Tommy Lee Jones Two-Face dies. Allegedly, we don't know this for sure, because there was a scene at the very end where he was reaching his hand out of the water of where he fell. So, I don't know. I'm just going to assume he's dead. Even though we never saw his body, and I know that's the whole rule, but I don't care. They never made us... I don't know. Anyways, I guess this happens to conclude the review. If you enjoyed this video or any of my other content, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. And yeah. Oh yeah, rest in peace, Joel Schumacher.